mentioned, Wumi will be investigated. Damola will be investigated. Wumi, did you push Mohbad? No.
She will not be investigated. You know why? Already the police have said, the person who said it have admitted that all what I said
that is not enough because of the statement that says that how will
what I just understand from you is that your narrative is tilting towards one person. That is why we are here till tomorrow. Because we want to see that justice for Mohbad to a lot of us is that until one person is indicted.
Okay, let's
hold on, sir. Hold on. Let me just finish this. He did not has come that yesterday and said, "Oh, when I came, I saw Mohbad bite. He was lying flat on the floor, and they told me to do this and that." Paparano, you will believe that? You believe that not?
Yeah, but the reason why I will believe
because the narrative suits whatever you have been preaching.
No, it's not. Please, it's not whatever I'm preaching. It doesn't suit whatever I'm preaching. It suits the video of Mohbad that we're seeing in critical condition. We are asking questions. Why was he in that condition? That's all we are doing.
No. What I'm saying is, you would have believed a nose existed.
Because there's an evidence.
What does this evidence show? Mohbad is dead.
Thank you very much. This evidence shows that Mohbad is in a critical condition.
Critical condition does not mean dead.
Okay.
Does not mean dead.
Let me ask you, in a critical condition, what do you do to a person who is in a critical condition?
Two things. If the person is not a clinic person like me, I don't like going to the hospital no matter what. If the person is like, okay, can you contact a nurse for me? And it was agreed, okay, I can manage my pain till when the nurse come. And there's assurance that the nurse is coming and it has been established. Fine. If these things are done, I cannot say because I was in pain. That pain on that day led me to death on that very day. When a nurse said, yes, I came on Tuesday, I saw this guy alive, we spoke, I injected, he reacted, and somebody poured him water. And that water probably must have led to more complications. Now, some of us will now buy the idea of, yes, he poured water. But we don't want to buy the idea of, yes, he came on Tuesday. But we want to start selecting what to pick from the statement of the nurse. It's either we rule out that there's no nurse, or we accept into whatever the nurse says and allow the police to now test the statement of the nurse by charging her to court and let her go and stand in front of a judge and say, yes, all what I said in coroner inquest were true and facts. And the judge will now cross-examine through the lawyers of those who are present. But if we keep pushing narrative that there was no nurse, and we still want to accept that, yes, then we are being selective. Now, I am not there based on hearsay.
My question to Papariano is this. Papariano, the video you are showing.
Let him finish. Don't stop him. Finish. Don't just...
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, the people who are involved, either it is their true story or is their lie, as long as they have made this statement under oath, they will be facing the law. If you lie to cover somebody because you want to take a fall, and you know that whatever you say will indict you and implicate you, it's good for you. I will accept that as your truth because you have agreed to take the fall, and that's your truth. Then go to jail for it. I will not come here and say, "Oh no, you lied. You were planted there." Stop saying that you injected Mohbad when she already said, "I injected this guy, and this guy reacted." And somebody is now pushing another narrative. That no, the nurse was giving money. He was not there. He didn't see Mohbad because I want the narrative on Monday to stand.
Okay, yes, I corrected that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that's a very good one.
Soprano, you're very patient.
Yes, I don't think anybody should just push the knife. No, he's giving some points there which I'm interested in. I love those points. Okay. You see, I don't think anyone should just push a narrative from a thin air without any backing, without any evidence. If you look at the things that are making us to ask more questions and to be even confident as far as saying that there are no news, those things are valid. Now, would you like to live in a country where some certain big men or some certain people who have achieved some status, right, will commit a crime and they will just replace themselves by somebody? After all, the person has admitted that they committed it? Would you call for a more rigorous investigation so as to know the real people that committed the crime? And in fact, punish the other person for trying to replace that person. Would you
Is that a question for me?
Don't come in place. It's not your conversation.
Is there a question for me?
No, I'm just saying, okay? I'm trying to tell you how someone like me think, okay? I don't think in an investigation, it should only be about the confession of the person, but it should be how logical, how it makes sense, the confession. Most thieves, when you arrest most thieves, right, on the way, the first thing they do, they defend themselves. I didn't do it. You're not just going to listen to them. You're going to try to walk around psychologically to see whether you can come up with something, or if to see whether they can back up their I didn't do it with an alibi. For example, Naramali Sam Larry, for good reason, everybody accused Naramali Sam Larry, but with time, people can think. Okay, people can think. People start asking questions like, but Naramali Sam Larry wasn't there. Even if Naramali Sam Larry would have been responsible, they would have gone through somebody. So let's find out that person first who did it, and then that person will lead us to Sam Larry Naramali. Then we stop calling Naramali Sam Larry, settle them out.
Let me ask you this question, sir. Yeah. If you are investigating a case and the people who are your suspects confess committing the crime, and they said, yes, I did this, I shot him, I did and that. Are you still going to be asking the person who sent you? And the person said, no, that I was not sent. He infuriated me, and I've been tracking him down, and I gunned him down. But some narrative are saying, no, this person cannot do this. He must have been sent. As an investigating officer, do you think you'll be wasting your time looking for who sent when the person said that I was not sent, I did it myself? Will you waste your time on that?
Yeah, sure. Even if I have a lot of cases to handle, every case are special in themselves. Okay? Some special treatment. For example, if I have a suspect in front of me, or I have any person of interest, or any witness in front of me, all right? Examine the nature of the case. If I listen to the testimony, for example, let's say somebody just wake up, okay? And I'm a politician. Let me say I'm a politician, Paparano, okay? Or maybe there exists one politician, call him Mr. A politician, Mr. A, and then somebody, a street boy, just shot that politician. Okay? One, I will consider myself, I will think around, I will think out of the box. I will say, okay, one, what party, I'll be thinking like this, what party does this politician belong? If this politician belongs to an opposite party, then the first thing that comes to my mind, I would have been thinking, what if this guy was sent? So even if that guy tells me that, oh, he was just pissed off, he doesn't like the way that politician speaks, that's why he has to go extend in hiring a gun and gathering the mind and even shooting another person. I wouldn't only want to conclude on the fact that he confessed to shooting the person at his own volition. I would want to press further to ask him questions that can possibly bring in some other persons. If at the end of the day, I did my investigation, I mean, it's not a bad thing to ask questions, right? We should not be limited. We should not be limited when it comes to asking questions. When we ask questions, we get answers. If I'm asking a question to a suspect, if the answers coming are logically correct, then I move on with whatever that I have. And that's what I'm demanding that more rigorous investigation should be done.
As a police officer, you're talking now. What I see is that you have your mindset that this is what should be. When somebody said, when the suspect admits to a crime, I commit this crime, and you, the investigating police officer, is like, no. I think you can't do this. You
are thinking you are going too far. Let me say in this case, if I want to investigate this case, it's very simple.
Good.
In this particular case, we have the deceased, okay, saying, if anything happens to me, who Naramali? That is on one side. There's been account of bully on the side of Samilari. Now, as an investigator, when I see a situation where somebody was previously bullied by some certain individuals, his life was under threat. He was living in some particular fear. And eventually, like terrible happened to such person. Do it depend on the kind of thing that happened. In this case of a nurse, what I will do is I want to know whether I want to do forensic. If I have the number of the nurse, I want to check Mohbad and alibis to crime. Somebody can be in Nigeria and commit a crime in America. Do you believe so?
Papariano.
The person we have to go through another person. Because because I go through another person does not mean I didn't commit a crime. Because you catch that person who did it in America does not mean you cannot catch me too. You only have to do good investigation, right?
Are you talking to me or are you
I'm asking you.
Yes.
Yes. So how to link to an alibi? You don't just have to accept whatever you were told by the suspect, but you have to widen the scope of your investigation to see whether it can possibly link to some other individuals, considering the kind of case, the type of case, because all cases are different.
Are you saying the police have not done this in the background by checking if there's any phone conversation between the nurse and
these proclaimed alibis?
Or this, number one. Number two, spending told us that, yes,
no, I still want to understand what you mean by that critical condition. You are
just 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute, sir. Are you saying that Spending said, Mohbad told me that, are you going to be watching my hand and make me go this way? And he was like, okay, I have a nurse. And he called the nurse. Alongside the nurse that, okay, yes, it has been established that you called this nurse. Not that Sam Larry or Naramali told you to call this nurse. For me, I think we are just trying to prolong this issue.
It has not been done. The police gave us preliminary report and they mentioned their investigation.
No, sir. That preliminary report was 2023.
Yes, but they have never given us updates since then.
Today, are you saying the police have been docile, doing nothing?
Because we have a crime committed by Dejebami.
So they should be briefing the public every time they do anything?
The police should, in a very serious criminal case, police should update the public. It's a case when, did you follow the case of O.J. Simpson?
No, you keep on mentioning O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson is in US. Can you talk of Nigerian case where police keep briefing us every day?
We cannot emulate good things.
This guy that died in Ibadan, Oriyomi Amzat, took up the case. Was the police briefing us every time about their investigation?
Creative, sorry.
That one,
Papariano,
not very complicated.
Do you know?
Because the more the police come out, the more the people change the narrative.
Papariano, do you know the case
of in what the police says?
Wait.
In my conclusion, let me just say this. In my conclusion,
creative, sorry.
I'm running up. If this
I just want to ask Papariano one question.
Hold on, sir. If this nurse has come out today and said, if the nurse has said, when I came, I saw blood, I saw wound, pierce in the neck of Mohbad. And in all fairness, I saw Mohbad died. And I also saw that he was lying down flat. I was just called as a camouflage. I can bet you 100%. Papariano who said yes. The nurse has spoken.
That is not correct.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
You are wrong. What I will do, I have evidence. There's evidence of blood. There's evidence of Mohbad being in critical condition. I will see whether it matches with what the nurse has said. The nurse cannot just say anything and I will go by it. That's where we are basing our argument on fact.
Papariano, wait. Papariano, what is critical condition?
If I start with you, we're going to go far. We're going to go. Okay?
What is critical condition? I want to understand your critical condition.
Please come back. Don't stop me, please. Come back. Don't stop me. Critical condition, come. When you have the time, we'll discuss critical condition. So, that is the thing that I'm saying, creative, okay? At all time, we must be able to relate whatsoever that is said by anybody we should be able to relate it to see whether it makes sense, whether it's logically correct. Even the judge in high court cannot just wake up and come to a conclusion. The judge must prove her decision. All right. So for me to decide that truly, though I may have feelings that the nurse is correct, but the right thing that I should do is to say, wait, is this thing that this nurse is saying, does it correlate with the evidences, with the information that we already have, which is an evidence? Mohbad's condition on that bed requires a lot of explanation. His situation was serious, at least for what we can see. Contrary to what Wunmi said Mohbad was fine, was doing so well. Even at some point, they said Mohbad was playing game. That person I saw in that video, I still need an explanation. If it was your own son, you see in that condition, you will need an explanation. There is nothing emotional here. It's not a joke. Mohbad wasn't joking in that situation. He wasn't joking. And the fact that they had to wait for a nurse coming from far away, from Cotonou, I will even, if I'm a police, I want to even go and check the immigration history, the travel history of that nurse, to confirm whether. Yes, now, what if that doesn't come from Cotonou? Something has to prove out wrong. What I'm saying, okay, in this case, police went ahead to Ogun State. Police went ahead to Ogun State to confirm whether she even had the training. And I applaud that. They can still do more. Why did police went to Ogun State to check where she got her training? Because they want to go and to know whether truly she has been administering things like that before, whether she even have a primary, certification to do such treatment.
Okay, they did this.
And appreciate
you said Mohbad was in critical condition, right? I'm saying that at that moment was Mohbad in his lucid period, not to have said, "Hey guys, can you get me a car and take him to the hospital right away?"
Yeah,
are you
sure.
saying?
As we speak, there is no recorded conversation. If I am to see any recorded Mohbad conversation between, let me say, that Sunday and Monday night, I swear I will give up on Monday. I will give up on saying Mohbad died on Monday. Mohbad was in abeyance, complete abeyance on Monday. You see, inactivity. He was in complete inactivity on Monday. There's no evidence that shows that he was alive.
There was a show on Sunday. Probably they may be resting on Monday.
No. Mohbad promised the mother 5 million. Mohbad promised the mother 5 million.
Promise you money does not mean that I should be active on Monday.
Okay, don't forget.
First go for video.
No problem. No problem. We may claim in her report that she and Mohbad discussed from Monday afternoon until 3:43 a.m. on Tuesday. And the lifestyle also claimed that about 11 a.m. when he was leaving the house, that Mohbad was fine. That Mohbad was cool. Mohbad was like
Monday? On Monday?
Monday, exactly.
And spending. What about spending?
Spending has given us 2 times. Spending said he said he left there 9 p.m. Okay, and Mohbad was okay. Next, he said it was mistake that he left there 11:30 to 12 p.m. on Monday.
That's the Monday, right? That's the Monday.
In the morning.
So Monday.
Just wait. According to Mohbad was fine, not sleeping. So when I look at all of their narration, it showed that Mohbad was active, okay? But Mohbad promised the mother 5 million. The conversation between Mohbad and the mother, we can't explain. We cannot tell. Why can't we corroborate that? Why is
so now you want us to buy the
the mother of Mohbad called Mohbad several times. Mohbad didn't pick. Okay, Mohbad mother called Wunmi in the afternoon and said, "Go give the phone to my son." And Wunmi said no, that because Mohbad is sleeping. So Mohbad was sleeping since morning, and she promised that Mohbad is going to call the mother. Mohbad never called the mother. Wunmi never called the mother. Then the mother had to call back about 3 p.m. According to her, on Monday, Wunmi announced the death of her son. So how good? How good is influenced by some platform right now to see Tuesday? But me,
no, I'm not even pushing. You see, my own fact is this: I am not there. You are not there. We are working based on what we are looking at conflicting statements or what these people tell us
to marry the police.
To marry. Now, if the people involved have said
creative. Wait. Can we bet? Maybe we can bet. Okay. Paparano. Let's say we can make this a public case, right? Paparano, I happen to interrogate women. All of these guys. I swear I will tell you in less than 1 month I will convict these guys. I will tell you what happened. I can see.
Good. I love your spirit. Now, when you know all this, can you please walk up to the police station and say, "Come on, write a thesis or write a statement," and said, "This is my in my name, Papariano. I have done my own underground investigation and everything, and submit a petition to the police. Everybody will see it and publish it and see if the police will do it or not. Then you will not conclude and say, yes, I know the truth."
I have to go far. Wait. Yomi Fabi spoke with the CP recently on 3 seconds video, telling them to bring it out. That alone, they have not brought it out. So you see what I'm telling them?
You know why? When Yomi Fabi, no, hold on. You know what? No, I want to say something. When Yomi Fabi came up, when he came online, he started good because he was not biased. He was not sitting towards any direction. As of today, Yomi Fabi has joined those fracas people. I can tell you.
No, that doesn't stop police investigation. No.
What I'm saying is, Yomi Fabi told us about CCTV. Are you getting me? We all said, he said that CCTV will lead to what by Mohbad. We all agree. We all believe him. The same Yomi Fabi now came again and said, want to botch CCTV here. But now, this 3-second video.
When you listen to this man made it very.
No, I have not been selective. I said he said they are botches. The person that you cooperate with him.
You are choosing, and that is not correct. You are trying to belong where you want to be, and that is not good. Be fair. Yomi Fabi said in the same speech that both him and the owner of the CCTV, they went to the police station and they submitted the hard disks to the police. The police again said that they cannot retrieve the video. And he said it in front of the police in his last rally. He said, didn't I submit it to you guys? He told them in front of them.
Hold on. But wait, can you affirm this, if yes or no? The family said the person who wanted to cooperate with him with the video is not pushing back.
They went to the police together to make the report. Plus the person, plus Yomi, plus the hard disks. They went to the police command. Yomi Fabi said so.
No, you didn't answer my question. My question is, did Yomi say that this person is not pushing back?
Yeah, because of some threats.
So what I said, why do you not say I'm picking words? I said this person said that Yomi Fabi said it has been botched.
You are making look like that Yomi Fabi abandoned the CCTV.
No, I never. I said he said it has been botched by the person who is supposed to cooperate with him. But
that is how it seems to be. It seems to be like that, like the person, deleted it or.
Okay, now let's leave that CCTV because now we don't have any headway now. Now he is holding on to 3 seconds video and told us we are 90% or 94% close to justice for Mohbad once this 3 second video is established. Now this 3 second video now, in your own right of mind, do you think the 3 second video will tell us exactly what by Mohbad?
Yeah, again, as I said, if the 3 second video is brought out, if the video is continuous, we saw the 3 seconds I close. If the 10-minute video is the continuity, because we will see the continuity. If we see that it's a continuation of that 3 seconds video and sails up to 10 minutes, and we do not find anything relating to like what killed Mohbad, how he died, I think we will call this a good development. I will call this maybe better investigation, because all we want is a better investigation. That's why we have the police. We will call it an answer. But what we will we will not sit down here and set
better investigation. You are always mentioning, which we are giving.
That we will not be assuming that.
Can you help us out, Paparano? You know a lot. Can you help us out? Write a comprehensive statement or a thesis and go to the police and submit a petition on which area they need to touch for them to establish disgrace right now. Instead of being online.
It's an open letter. It's very simple. I can say it right here. Okay, we need the police to do.
No. That is not it. That is not an official. Police is not here.
I want police to just honor Yomi Fabi's 3 seconds
No,
video.
you are not making an official. I want you to take that position.
How will I be sure? Okay, I don't want to do this. Okay, I don't want to trust them based on the history they have in this case. I can't trust them if they cannot deal with ordinary Yomi Fabi 3 seconds video. I'm not going to trust them. Whatever, I'm not going to do that. Let them start with that first. There's so many.
And you don't trust them, and you want them to see investigate further.
That church, then so be it. They have been paid their salaries. They have been paid. They don't want to
because
investigate.
from what I heard, they said they told you to come and watch the video in their station. Come and watch it.
That's lie. You always hear things that are things that suit you. That's what you hear.
No,
you may challenge them. You may challenge them in front of them. Okay? That did you ever come in to come watch any video? Video they have not retrieved. What do they have to watch?
Let me sue the police.
Let me quote African TV. Let me quote African TV.
Let me sue the police for negligence.
Me and you can do that. We can do that. Why not?
I'm not interested because I know that video does not have any link. The Zomo guy has come out to say it is not happening.
I hope it goes through. I hope the petition goes through.
The people involved have already come out to say this thing is old video.
Stop acting like you don't know the level of corruption that exists in this country. When I compare
on the same level of corruption, you see, the thing is we keep backlashing our country, and the same way backlashing our country are looking for justice in that same country. Is that you don't believe in the system?
We want questions to be answered. We can't get justice without answering basic questions.
When you keep on saying you want questions to be answered, and these people said we have done our best and we are charging this and this. Okay, when Prime Boy was freed from this Mislead, even from the onset, I know you have been pushing the narrative that Prime Boy is not involved in this thing, and Prime Boy was now freed.
Who said Prime Boy is not involved?
No, I've listened to you. You said, this is what you said. You said, from the old look of things, Prime Boy does not have a direct stuff with what Prime Mohbad. He doesn't because he was not in.
No.
He was not in the house.
That's not
you said he was not in the house.
That is not correct. That is other people, not me. My line of action, I've always been saying that Mohbad could have died in the show. Okay, there's possibility that Prime Boy hit Mohbad with something. All right, that Prime Boy, I don't think is innocent in Mohbad's death. I've always been saying so. If you've been listening to me very well, I've always been saying so.
So you mean the police were wrong? Are you saying police were wrong?
I've been saying things like, what if Mohbad didn't come home alive? What if
are you now saying for the record that police were wrong to have freed Prime Boy? Are they wrong?
Oh, yes, for police, I think the DPP freed Prime, the DPP freed Prime Boy, not the police. Police already did their job. They sent it to the DPP, the court. It was the DPP's advice that he should be freed. Now, on the side of, on the case of Prime Boy, the police said they have an evidence that Prime Boy physically fought Mohbad. How can you have an evidence that somebody physically fought another person?
No, let's leave this narrative. I am asking you, do you think the DPP was wrong to have freed Prime Boy?
If I'm basing on the police report, which they said that they have an evidence that Prime Boy physically fought Mohbad, it means the DPP is wrong. How can somebody physically fight somebody?
In conclusion, do you think the police have done a good job by saying Prime Boy was indicted, but the DPP did a wrong job by freeing him?
Police have not done a good job in the overall case. If I have the chance, if I can cane some of these guys, believe me, I think some of them need to be caned. Some of them need to be caned. Don't forget, a policeman said the knife that Prime Boy used to stab Mohbad is with them. What kind of yarning is that?
That what? Sorry.
The knife that Prime Boy used in stabbing Mohbad is with them. Prime Boy had to sue that policeman.
And the policeman have recanted, right?
No, we didn't. I mean, the case is still on.
The case is still on. So we await the court's judgment, right?
Exactly. So how can they even free him in the first place? How can you say how?
In your own conclusion, the DPP is wrong to have freed Prime Boy, yes or no?
if there are enough evidence, I'm not gonna.
No, leave all this evidence. You have seen it. In your own conclusion, is it wrong or right to free fine boy? Yes or no?
First, we have to examine. We have to know what caused injury on Mohbad.
No,
if it's who caused injury on Mohbad, like the police said, they shouldn't free him. Simple. They are wrong to free anybody who has caused an injury that led to the death of the person. That's manslaughter. So,
in your own, from your point of view, is DPP wrong to have free prime boy if you feel you have evidence based on police investigation? Do you think the DPP is wrong?
There's evidence that prime boy has committed a crime. The DPP should not free any criminal or any criminal suspects.
Why your followers say you should not answer my question?
No. I mean, you're talking to me now. Why? I mean, is there any question you want to ask me that I cannot answer? If I don't enjoy,
no, you didn't answer. You didn't answer me because I was like, I want to be emphatic.
No, I cannot.
Me, you have if to you ask me, okay, now let me answer my question. If you ask me, I think the DPP is wrong. Because I was on a platform one time. You gave us this analysis of what the courts, what the law says, that when you have a fight with somebody, and that leads to for you to know that I've been following you, I may not be coming up. You said that once that thing leads to injury, and the injury leads to the death of that person, that person is also culpable. Now you have established that using the law.
Yeah. Now, if it can be proven that prime boy caused an injury on Mohbad and the nurse provided the nurse gave the right treatment on Mohbad, and Mohbad eventually died, prime boy is in trouble.
Okay, now from the all of this now, do you not think the DPP is wrong to have freed prime boy? Yes or no?
We have still not established where Mohbad injury came from. Until we establish that, we have to know where his injury came from. It has to come from somewhere, right?
Oh, okay. Now in conclusion, now we are seeing suspects.
If prime boy did cause the injury of Mohbad, he's not innocent. He should be a suspect.
Okay, good. I heard you. So I think I've enjoyed your conversation today. I really appreciate you.
And you can do more if you want.
Not I can do more. You should do more because you are holding on to a narrative, and that narrative has been punctured by the nurse, and you still want to hold on to a narrative when the narrative is not flying. But I understand the fact that a lot of us want to hold on to narrative so that we can still keep
No. I think you are taking this in on one side. Please don't do that. If Mohbad was your son, you won't be doing this. You want
if Mohbad was my son, hold on. When you mention my son now, if Mohbad was my son, I will be fighting for justice. And what is the justice? The justice will be that I won't have anybody in mind as an accuser. Police, please, these are the people involved. If my other son is involved, can you please invite everybody and get statement from them? But once I come out and said, mommy, it means I know who killed my son. Then the police should now invite me to mention the person that I know killed my son to save us the stress.
But don't forget,
if you're looking for,
Baba said, if DNA is done, I will tell you who killed my son. Why was it?
Okay, good. If Baba said if DNA is done, and this lady, he said, I am now ready for this DNA to be done. If I truly want to know who killed my son, can we go right now, right away, and do this DNA? Because what in Peju?
No. She's giving conditions. Our conditions.
No, Papa.
Our conditions cannot. Our conditions are not going to be met easily.
No, if hold on, I watch. Who is this? Are you the flight? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Can I go ahead, sir?
Can you hear me?
I can. Yes, sir.
Okay. To be adjusted now. Go on.
Oh, okay, good, sir. Now, if this lady says is giving a condition, what is the condition? You choose a Nicholas. You choose Nicholas. And the lady accepted Nicholas. And you want her to choose another thing else. But if I choose Nicholas and she accepts Nicholas, why won't I go ahead with my Nicholas? Why won't I go ahead if I don't want the case to prolong? Because I just noticed now that the people who said DNA is a motive have now changed from DNA is a motive to we are not interested in DNA. That was a family issue. Let them go and settle that within their family. What we are interested in is
don't
what
mind
by
those.
Mohbad.
Don't mind those ones were never for DNA. They were never for DNA.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
these were for DNA to know themselves, and they've always been for DNA. People like us, we have always been for DNA, and we hope that DNA gets done.
But Paparano, do you know that this lady said that the court should monitor this DNA? Are you aware of that?
It is always court that will monitor it. Court has
So if the court have been brought into it, don't you think Baba Mohbad should be glad that, okay, I choose Nicholas. She accepted Nicholas. Let's go to Nicholas and do this stuff.
Baba Mohbad is always happy because the court is involved. I mean, he's the one who wrote application to the court.
Now, I'm saying that why, if the lady accepted that your Nicholas you presented, why is he not going to Nicholas to do it?
No, you don't get the point. Is Wumi is the one who caused the delay. Baba chose St. Nicholas and UCH Ibadan. At least, why is Wumi not doing it? And then let's see whether the result of
no, did Wumi accept St. Nicholas?
No, you didn't get my point. Baba Mohbad proposed they needed 2 hospitals, an average.
Yeah.
They needed 2 hospitals, a mutually agreed upon 2 hospitals. And Baba Mohbad went ahead to choose 2 hospitals because the section 5B of that agreement says the applicant is the one who will bear all the burdens. That's Baba Mohbad. So Baba chose St. Nicholas and UCH Ibadan. All right. And all women need to do is to cooperate with the social worker from the court. So
hold on, sir. Did she accept that Nicholas?
She accepted. She accepted Nicholas. Just wait now, please. She accepted Nicholas and rejected UCH because she claimed that there was a pathology there, which I don't even understand how that concerns her. All you have to do, there are 2 hospitals that are involved, and it is the social worker from the court that will monitor through the process. Now, why didn't Wumi, play a dice here, such that let St. Nicholas do the DNA and let UCH do it? Let's see whether we'll get a different result. And if you're very confident that your son belongs to Mohbad and Mohbad go in there and work towards the result and manipulate it, you can sue them based on that result. And then now initiate your own process to prove them wrong.
No, Papa, see, they proposed St. Nicholas, and St. Nicholas was accepted. UCH was not accepted. If I want to do, because you pushed Mohbad to be my son, if I really want to do a DNA for my son, and one of the hospitals I choose have been accepted, that will be a compromise for both of us. Then let's walk up to Nicholas, which is my choice, and let's do this thing once and for all, so that I can mention who by my son.
No, but Wumi needed a third option. Wumi was not just okay with that. If Wumi has said soon that, okay, Baba Mohbad, I don't want UCH, I want only St. Nicholas, fine. But Wumi went ahead with rejecting that and proposing for another hospital, which is Lagoon.
No. From what I heard, they said the 2 parties, you bring 2, Baba Mohbad bring 2. Then 2 of you should come to an agreement.
That is wrong, but there's no way you prove that. The agreement between them did not say that anybody should bring 1 number. The agreement says mutually agreed upon. Whatever.
Okay, mutually. Okay, now there's a mutual. St. Nicholas is mutually agreed. Why are we not doing it in St. Nicholas?
Thank you very much. So Wumi went ahead introducing Lagoon. You see?
No, Paparano, you are still mentioning
now because we read it here now. Please, there's a CTC of this case.
Papa, hold on. If Nicholas has been agreed, why are we not using Nicholas first?
If you know you're a Wumi fan, please send the request, come up, please, so that to be fair. You wait. You may not be Wumi fan. Let's hear from Wumi fan. If you're a Wumi fan, please come and tell me I'm lying, please. When about chose St. Nicholas and UCH, did Wumi just agree to do it in St. Nicholas, or she rejected UCH and chose Lagoon? She brought
hold on.
Rejected Lagoon.
Okay, but wait, and St. Nicholas has been agreed by both parties, mutually agreed now, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm not saying that if the 2 parties have agreed St. Nicholas, what stopped them from going to St. Nicholas?
Thank you very much. That is where I said. That is what I said, that they agreed. Their negotiation. I think the both parties, there's something going on between the both parties that we don't know, because you both already agreed on St. Nicholas, right?
Exactly.
Nothing should stop you both. No excuse.
Exactly. Now you get my point now.
So me and you should be asking them what stopped them both.
And so that's why I feel that these people, probably there's a game playing on behind the scene that we don't know. okay, let's prolong this case, because if I want to establish Wook by my son, and I said once this DNA is done, I will mention it. And she already agreed to my St. Nicholas. Can we walk up to St. Nicholas tomorrow and do it? Because that's my choice. But now the same Baba Mohbad is saying that he wants to do it abroad and no more St. Nicholas.
I don't know how he wants to achieve that. Like, you know, I don't support everything that he does. Me, I'm not a Baba fan, but I support the man if he's looking for justice for his son in the right way. Even if we want to look for justice for Mohbad in the right way, I'm going to support it. I support justice, okay? And I'm against injustice. Injustice, that's why I'm here. Now, are you saying that pathologists do not do DNA? I don't understand.
Pathologists?
Yes, they do DNA.
I think you know, you have the CCTV.
Mohbad is dead, right? He's dead.
Now, I think for what I heard, they said that probably the judge said, why do they have to pay ahead for what has not been decided by the judge? Because Baba said already, I want to someone left from pathologists here to.
You can't find that anywhere. You can't find that anywhere.
No,
okay, okay, it's creative. Let's do this right. When no woman's playing game, right? When me and you make an agreement,
yeah.
All right. Let me see. You and Richie, who is there, you both make an agreement. The man on top of you, okay? You both make an agreement that you want me to mediate between, right? And you guys have made an agreement. Let's say you told Richie, okay, I'm going to pay you your money every month, all right? That's the agreement you both have. And you guys were, okay, you bring it to me, and I sanctioned it, I approved it. So then later on, maybe the person who's supposed to be paying, stop paying. What would you do? You will come back to me, right?
Yes.
Inform me, exactly. Wumi has every right to go to the courts if she feels that Baba is violating the agreement they had.
I think she says so. That a lawyer is going back to the court to go and tell them that Baba is not ready to do it.
And then the court will summon Baba Mohbad. The court will summon Baba Mohbad. Okay.
Because you want Baba interview. Okay, can we fix that?
Court will summon women, right? The next thing women should do is to go to court and tell the court, me and this man have an agreement, and you approve the agreement, okay, for us to go choose a center that we carry on with this DNA. Okay, this man is not like going with the agreement. He's saying other things online. He wants to go abroad, and this agreement didn't permit that. Now they will not ask Baba Mohbad, what stopped you from following up with the agreement that you have had with this other party? Okay, so if Baba Mohbad doesn't give genuine reason that suits that agreement, which the judge wasted her time upon, because she stopped her judgment because of the agreement, she felt like they found that away. Okay, and now instead of them to go and follow through with the agreement, one party came and said they're not ready to follow through with the agreement, they want to do something else. The judge will enforce the agreement. We tell the other party, go and do the deal, like choose any center. Now it is that other party that we choose. You choose any center, and the court will follow through. And then the result will be brought, and the court will read it, and we pronounce it as an evidence.
And what if they appeal? What if they appeal that
Baba cannot challenge it. He can't challenge it. It's not a court trial. Baba can't challenge it.
Okay, good.
It's an agreement. It's an ADR. You lose because we may not have an evidence. How do you want to appeal a case that we never went through trial? It was an agreement. Do you appeal agreement? Agreement. It was not decision made by court. Court didn't make that decision. It was an agreement that the court binded.
So why is Baba now saying he's going back to the court to go and tell them that they want to change that agreement and say they want to do it abroad?
I'm wondering. I don't know who is pushing that. I don't know who is saying those things that you want to go abroad.
It was Muyiwa said. Muyiwa said.
Wait. Forget about that. What Baba can prove is Baba can go to court and say that, oh, you should even forget about abroad. Okay. Oh, this agreement, I've chosen this place, this person chosen that place. Okay. Like we are not seeming to come to terms to the centers. Okay. So either we want the court to help us choose some centers in Nigeria and in abroad so that we have more accurate results. Now, court may consider that. But for you to just completely go out of the other agreement and say you want something new, I think it's questionable. Go on, Richie.
Yeah, it was Muyiwa that brought the story of tissue-based DNA, and he said that there's no place in Nigeria that can do that. It has to be done abroad. So my question is UCH or Luth not equipped with to do this kind of tissue-based DNA in
Okay,
Nigeria?
Richie. The agreement that these people, they have to know the agreement they made. The agreement they made, the agreement tell them to go and be finding out whether this center can do it or this center cannot do it. All the agreement ensured was that they should choose reliable centers, and the court will follow through. It is the court that will send their social worker to follow through with the hospital. That is a thing. But for you now to be telling I mean, how the work is going to go, how the process will go, you're over involving yourself. Do you want to manipulate the result? So,
please, I want to ask
not be telling them the hospital doesn't have what it takes. When you are a doctor, you can't say so.
Paparano, please,
you've done it in Nigeria several times.
Paparano, please, based on the first agreement that was made and was approved, what was inside the agreement that they will use as sample?
Yeah, actually, Baba Mohbad is the applicant. Okay, part of the application that he made, he requested that the court should give them an order, okay, to be able to use Mohbad's sample, Mohbad body. Okay, so Mohbad body, now the hospital that want to do it, the most reliable or quality tissue that can be used right now is the bone tissue. Okay, there's noise in your background. I don't like noise. Remove the noise if you want to speak. The most reliable sample, the most reliable sample that can be used at this point is the bone tissue to give more accurate result about the DNA. So the court will give that order. The order should already be in place because there's already an agreement. So that agreement, they only have to agree to a center, and then the agreement would kick off. So it's the Mohbad bone that they will use. They will not use Baba Mohbad. It is Mohbad sample because Mohbad will give them 99% accurate. They will match it with Liam, whether it gives 99.
Papa, are you saying now that Baba never thought it out well about this tissue stuff before he chose St. Nicholas?
That's what I'm saying, that it is not in their position to be saying that they want to tell the hospital how to go about it. These hospitals, they're gonna do their job. Okay, you just choose them. This hospital have been conducting DNA for years. You can't tell me that you've gone through the whole Nigeria and there is no center, or choose any center and let social worker go to those centers and make investigation by themselves. All right, or even invite those centers. Say you would like to do it in these centers and these centers, but they don't have the equipment. So you want the court to, because of this reason, allow the two parties to go renegotiate about having foreign centers. You know, because some things, there might have been some mistakes in the agreement. They didn't consider which center, whether the Nigerian center will have all it takes to conduct it. Now that they got that realization at some point, they can go back to the court that we have observed there is no center that can carry out this particular DNA, using this DNA tissue in Nigeria. Then the other party will say, no, I have. Okay, if the other party can prove that they have centers that can carry it in Nigeria, the agreement will say no, because the agreement is binding. It's already binded by the judge, the magistrate. So if Wunmi can prove that she has centers that can do those, okay, she will be the one to provide the center. Baba Mohbad will look into the center and agree with it. But if truly no center can do like those DNAs in Nigeria, then the two parties doesn't have an option. They will have to resort into like having an option to go for a phone.
Do you think that it's possible for Wunmi to suggest that she has a sentence since it's Baba Mohbad that is requesting for DNA and not Wunmi that is requesting for DNA?
Yeah, because Baba Mohbad application was not granted. Because she requested, Baba was one that requested, but Baba application was not granted because the case did not go through court trial. They went to negotiate behind door. Okay, so in their negotiation, the both of them have power on how and where to do the DNA. So in their agreement, both of them agree that, okay, whatever center you will choose, me, I must agree to it. Or whatever one I choose, you must agree to it. So they must both agree to any choose center. And the agreement, one of the mistake in the agreement, they didn't say that each party will choose each hospital. She understand? They just say that both of them must agree to any center chosen by any of them. They didn't say that, you see. So that's now a problem. Baba Mohbad now is choosing two hospitals. And where I even give it a little bit to Wunmi. Wunmi, I think one of Wunmi, who's a sympathizer, one Wunmi sympathizer said the other time, yeah, that I think that's TikTok or Pythagoras lawyer. So the guy said that their team, the team of Wunmi, okay, has contacted Baba Mohbad that, okay, they are willing to agree with the UCH Ibadan now and also the St. Nicholas, that provided Baba Mohbad will also agree to the third option, which Wunmi has provided, which is Lagoon Hospital. And for me, fair enough. If Baba Mohbad is choosing two and Wunmi is choosing one, they should agree with it. And I don't think Baba Mohbad need a lawyer for that. He doesn't need a lawyer for that, if that is the case. You see? So, but because he's having technical issue with the previous lawyer, that may affect the agreement. Because if it was that lawyer that made that agreement, I think they will need some certain go ahead with that lawyer to proceed with that agreement. So there's like a stay of proceeding, like everything is being paused by the previous legal team. That's Odumosu.
But that Odumosu, as at whatever decision he took, as at when he was working for Baba.
Please just go on with Aristotle. Ask him to answer a question. I need to quickly do something.
Oh, okay, no, okay, good. Aristotle, you're welcome. How are you doing, sir?
I'm here. What do you want to
Let's go on with this question.
Yeah.
Are you
I
killing
said
a giraffe today?
Kemo, I think Kemo is asking a question. You can answer this too. Kemo needs to know.
All right. Go ahead.
Kemo, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me just engage Aristotle. Now,
let me just drop this. Creative,
sir?
wait. Let me quickly drop this. You see, are you a Yoruba?
Yes, I am from my.
You know when Yoruba people say one first saw Mari Wodoro, you know what it means?
My Yoruba knowledge.
It's like when you are making. It's like when you are making a hill out of, when you are making a mountain out of a molehill. This thing is as easy as ABC. In Nigeria today, there is no classification of DNA paternity testing that you cannot get in Lagos State, that you cannot get in Abuja, or these are the two major states or major centers where you have sophisticated medical sciences that you can think of anywhere in the world. In Abuja, for example, you have a number of German hospitals, German technology, Indian technology that are everywhere in Abuja that you will get. Same in Lagos. And there is no tissue, bone marrow, brain, whatever thing you want to do that you will not get. As a matter of fact, if you check the price list of paternity tests, the one that is most sophisticated, they cannot be more than 5 million naira. That is at the highest. But the most sophisticated one are within the range when you go for this tissue, whatever, be like 2.5 to 3.5. Or you go for the regular one from 300 to 600. So when these people are talking as if Nigeria is an archaic society where there is no medical technology, I always laugh. At the end of the day, there is too much noise within their system, and these people are showing as if they are doing something like rocket science that they need to go into the mass to go and do. So, you see, there is no question you really want to ask. All of us, we know. And sincerely speaking, as much as Baba Mohbad needs answer, as much as people need answer, Wunmi have shown good faith that she wants to do this thing. But you will see the body language and the rhetorics of Baba Mohbad and his team. They don't seem to be ready. That personally, that is what I see. So on this DNA thing, I don't know. What we want as a public is different from what they want. And there is too much delay in the system. Really. Too many delay in the system. And they are making it to be like Nigeria is one local bang society where there is no development. Kai, come on, man. Don't let these people deceive you. Even all this toxicology, tonicology, whatever they went to do, there are centers in Nigeria that will give you everything you need. You don't need to travel anywhere. Nowhere. Owó tí ò bá níye àbùkù kan. Nǹkan tí owó ò bá lè ṣe ilẹ̀ ló máa gbé. That is what Yoruba will tell you. When you have your money, you will do whatever you want to do in Nigeria. And they will get it done for you. You get what I mean? Thank you very much. Now go with your question. I've given you a background. You can now come with your questions if you need better clarity.